Hey everybody, I'm Shell Herlin and you're watching The Buzz. On today's show, we're back at America's Got Talent, and So You Think You Can Dance, with more contestants being eliminated. And in our artist spotlight, we have AnivelPro, and on our radar, US and Aussie artists team up for their Mada-Honey project. So let's get the show started and roll that intro.
I'm Howie Mandel, let's get buzzed.
America's Got Talent is in their second week of live performances, but it didn't go down without a little bit of drama and controversy. We were backstage to cover this week's performances, but after the eliminations, fans of the sacred Rihanna were displeased, and I totally get it, because her performance was cut literally at the ta-da moment. It's like doing a magic trick, pulling a rabbit out of a hat, but then cutting before you pull the rabbit out. It doesn't make sense. So I know a lot of you have questions, which we'll hopefully get to the bottom of next week. But in the meantime, let's see what the judges have to say about this week's performances.
I'm so proud of you!
Yes!
Dominican Republic is in the house!
I'd like to take back my ex, please.
I will remove my ex also.
Thank you!
Simon.
Whoa. It's a voodoo doll of me.
Do you know you're next?
See you in the final.
I'm out of my show garb. So they actually ran outside, and the bus was just leaving, and she got me off the bus, and they got me. So I'm going to talk to you, and then you guys are giving me bus fare, right? To get back on.
They've got you covered. They got you covered. But I want to speak about this last performance because I'm kind of still sweating, and I just watched that on the TV. You were actually in the room watching it on stage. What was going on in the room?
I think that music kind of epitomized our heartbeat. You know, you heard boom, 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 boom. And the fact that that was saved to the last of the show, I was thinking about it through every act because the last time we saw it, it was like really scary. And the last thing I want to see is somebody get hurt in front of us. And there's a lot at stake. These are their lives. This is $1 million. You know, somebody could break their neck. And I was waiting. It was the last one. And then when he put the blindfold on again, and he's doing the same trick again, I couldn't breathe. And then I'm just thrilled that they survived.
And I think you, out of everybody, understood the talking tummies and the dolphins. Please, what was going on there?
Well, it's like earth, wind, and fire. It was earth, and wind is a typhoon. And we saw the dolphins, so we
Water?
saw... Yes, water. And the fire was just, both their tummies were really sweaty and hot.
Buds on fire. Their bodies were on fire.
Yeah, so you got it. And there was a movie out a couple of years ago called The Inconvenient Truth, which told us about the environment and how we have to save the planet. And I think that Yumbo Dump is the live version of that movie.
I like that. We're going to take that. Howie, thank you so much for your time. Yes. Mel, I'm still a little bit scared, so I can't imagine how you're feeling. But why is she picking on you?
I don't know. I think she knows that I'm just spiritually enlightened, and she's not. I'm on the light side, she's on the dark side.
She's very much on the dark side. And a lot of crazy things happening tonight.
You know,
amazing.
She has amazing hair.
She does. That I can give her.
Okay, I'm gonna go and put my kids to
Yeah,
bed.
go sleep and go be good. We don't want her to give you any more bad juju.
It all went a little bit crazy tonight, but actually, in a strange way, I like it when that happens on a live show. I don't know why. No one else does. For me, it just shows that it is live. And you have to deal with it. Makes it more exciting. You don't need to be perfect.
Simon, a lot of amazing kids again tonight.
The kids are killing it, as always. Good variety, a very strange mixture of acts. We had dolphins, cats, witches, singers. You know, we had everything. And I think that's probably why, you know, I thought it was a nutty show, but I did enjoy it.
And just sorry to go off the kids, Simon, do you think that this calls perhaps for AGT kids in the future? Sorry.
No, they can just come on our show. Yeah. No, I don't think you want just kids. No, I think it's good that they enter the grown-up competition. Makes them stand out more. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen tomorrow night. Because I think if we were voting through and not America, you may get a completely different result. And what we saw last week is it's unpredictable. So you never quite know what's going to happen. I have no idea.
Guys, I am still like sweating and feeling flustered after your performance, but how incredible it all came together. And honestly, I can see you guys in Vegas. Is that a dream of yours?
Oh, it's a huge, it's always been a dream of ours. We live in Salt Lake City, so we're close to Vegas.
Okay.
And so we travel there all the time. And it's like, it's been this dream. Like every time we go there, we see the billboards. Like there's this dream of like our faces on the billboards. I mean, that would be the coolest feeling ever. So it's always been a dream. We love Vegas. That is definitely the goal.
Yeah, for sure. So if we can throw back to the last time you guys performed where you were dropped, which was pretty scary to watch, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
How did you guys recover from that and pick yourselves up and then perform like you did tonight, which was just absolutely flawless?
I mean, for me, I think the biggest boost for us was what the judges said.
Mm-hmm.
So when she fell, the first thing going through my head is like, is she okay? Like, what have I done? I mean, this is the worst feeling ever. There's nothing I can do. She's already gone. And so, but when we came down and we faced the judges, when we heard what they said, it was like an immediate, like,
Good breathe.
oh my gosh, like I can't believe, like so thankful they saw it the way they did. It was a huge risk for us. It's something that we don't normally do. We don't normally have fire and blindfolds and scary drops like that. It was a huge risk for us. So when they said what they said to us, that immediately put us back on track to be like, we've got this.
She is coming for one of you.
Who?
It's you.
Not gonna lie, a little bit scared to go ahead with this. But girl, you are phenomenal. You're scary. Do you think you scared everybody tonight? Do you think you did good tonight? You can give me a twitch as a yes. You didn't think you did good? She did good. Guys, amazing. And I need to know, do you not like Mel B? Is that the reason why she gets picked on? Give me a twitch as that's a yes. I think I got a low one.
Next.
Be really weird. Would it be really weird if I put this on and I became a part of your act? Yeah? I've been warned that it's sweaty to not put that on.
Sweaty, no?
Oh my God!
Oh, man.
No problem. Okay.
Can you give me a little like tummy demonstration?
I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Hungry. Oh.
Amazing, guys. High fives. You guys are so good. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Jumbo Damp, you just been buzzed.
After the break, we talked to AnivelPro, who tells us about his climb to fame to become the next Latin import on the charts. We'll be back after this.
Stay.
Stay. Stay.
Stay.
Stay.
Stay.
Stay.
Stay. Stay.
Stay.
I was made for love and the name it gave me.
Stay.
I was made for the great experiences of life.
I was made for trying to write songs that my mom will like.
I was made to be a sister and a friend to my 5 siblings.
I was made for good books, good coffee.
I was made to be a daughter, a sister, a wife, a mom.
To be a rider.
To be furiously kind and relentlessly gentle.
For experiencing wonder and awe at the world I live in.
My family, my friends, my husband, my son.
I was made for sunsets and better days to come.
I was made for a second chance.
I was made for so much more than my darkness ever wanted me to believe.
I was made to play. I was made to learn. I was made to love.
I was made for being Backpack's best friend.
Positivity.
For happiness. For reigniting the flame inside of people. For saving lives and holding the hands of those in crisis.
I was made for being a husband someday.
I was made to see the world.
To be a daughter and a sister.
Stay. I was made for change.
I was made for inspiring females to follow their dreams.
For melody, for rhythm, for harmony, for mistakes.
Stay.
I was made for my little boy.
Stay and rest.
Stay and see things change.
Stay to love and be loved.
Stay to be surprised.
Stay and sing your song.
I was made to remember that despite the condition of the soil, I will choose to bloom.
I am going to stay.
I was made for a reason, and I don't quite know what it is yet, but I'm gonna be here to find out.
I worked so hard in endless hours.
After I had my brain surgery, I have never taken dance for granted.
You are the star on that stage.
So you think you can dance? All new, Monday at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
Hey, what's up, my people? It's AnivelPro and you're watching the Bob Up. Let's go.
Ya quisiera yo tenerte al lado mío, bebé, al lado mío para siempre. Ya quisiera yo tenerte al lado mío nada más, sin estar con él de aquí para allá. Yo quiero que me entiendas, no te quiero perder. Eres la dueña.
Bueno, primero, antes que todo, agradecerle la oportunidad de tenerme aquí en tu programa de Box. AnivelPro nació en República Dominicana, San Pedro de Macorís, y comencé a hacer música en Patterson, New Jersey. Ya tú sabes. Yo siempre, la primera canción que yo escuché, que dije, oh, quiero hacerle eso, fue la canción de Don Omar, Vuelve, me recuerdo. Pero esa canción me inspiró mucho a hacer música y a ser quien yo soy hoy en día. Yo tengo una canción que está promocionando que se llama Amor Eterno, la cual, gracias a Dios, cuenta con 1 millón y pico de reproducciones, gracias a mi equipo de trabajo, Richie Cruz y Fernando Teme, que están haciendo un gran trabajo, y está dando mucho de qué hablar. Amor Eterno.
Al lado mío nada más, sin estar con él de aquí para allá. Quiero dormir al lado tuyo, como deseo escuchar tus murmullos, diciéndome que me amas. Aunque no lo crean, este negrito es tuyo.
La mayoría de canciones que yo escribo son basadas en el amor, vamos a decir, in the love. Y es una de las primeras situaciones que mueve el mundo. Y yo me baso en eso siempre tengo que escribir basado en algo que esté pasando en el mundo. Bueno, estamos ahora mismo promocionando la nueva canción Amor Eterno, featuring Ye García. Ahora viene varias colaboraciones con Lion y varios exponentes de lo que es el género urbano o reggaetón de Puerto Rico.
Dice, no quería nada en serio, solo quería comerte, pero al otro día me dio deseo de verte. Si me preguntas para qué responderé, no sé. nosotros estamos. Poco a poco mami así seguimos andamos. Si algo no está como nos seguimos tranquilos. Viéndonos contigo, dejándonos llevar por lo que estamos de relajo. Ahora mira dónde estamos, yeah. Estamos involucrados, estamos enamorados. Comenzamos de relajo. Ahora mira dónde estamos, estamos involucrados. Sin planes en la bulla.
Bueno, todos los fans pueden encontrar mi canción en iTunes, Google Play, todas las plataformas digitales, AnivelPro, mis redes sociales, AnivelPro, así mismo, AnivelPro como a nivel profesional, AnivelPro. Hey, ¿qué tal? Es AnivelPro and you just been boxed.
We'll be back with more buzz after this.
We worked so hard and sacrificed so much to build an empire.
Last I checked, we ain't dead.
No one showed me, it told me it'd be easy.
You betrayed empire.
You always had a problem keeping your paws out of the cookie jar.
And if I was home and I was asleep, I prayed it along my soul.
Don't ever let nobody stop you from doing what you were born to do.
Let's take back what's ours.
Don't you worry about that.
Lately I've been feeling hopeless, easy to lose focus, but I'll wait for you.
I've been looking for I've been looking for a savior. I've been looking for a
Been around the world tonight, yeah.
I've been looking for a
You ain't seen nothing yet, kid. We're just getting started.
So You Think You Can Dance had another week of heartbreaking eliminations, but let's check in to see what the judges and dancers have to say, as we are now down to only 6 contestants.
I don't know what this couple cannot do.
This routine just makes me happy!
I am loving both of you.
Yes. Y'all brought it.
Tonight, I think, is one of the hardest eliminations that you've had so far, and obviously it's just going to get harder and harder and harder. But how was tonight for you?
Listen, if I'm truthful, it wasn't as hard as it could have been.
Okay.
We literally took America's vote, we saw the votes, and the bottom 2 were significantly lower than the next 2 up. So we made it easy on ourselves, to be honest.
And tonight, I like what you said, how Jensen and Hannah-Lee are the poster children of the show. So what to you is really what do they stand out? How do they stand out being the definition of the show, would you say?
Well, the entire show was about changing styles. And so you're a dancer, or you say you're a dancer, you've got to do this, you've got to do this, you've got to do... That's the whole concept of So You Think You Can Dance. Everything that is thrown at those 2 young ladies, they just do it brilliantly.
Yeah.
So that's why I think they're poster kids, yeah.
How are you?
Good. Oh, I like that.
Thanks.
You mocking me? Yeah.
No, I'm an actress. It's what I do.
Good. And speaking of that, tell me, how's your film doing?
My film? It's good, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm so proud of it. Like, I love the movie so much. I think that it's, like, amazing for everyone. Like, it doesn't matter if you're my age, if you're a teenager, if you're a kid, if you're a grandparent. Like, it's great for everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Go watch it and vote on So You Think You Can Dance.
Yeah, both those things.
Nigel said tonight that Hannah-Lee.
Hannah-Lee.
and Jensen are the poster children of the show. Do you agree with that? And if so, why do you think they are the definition of what we want to watch and see on the show?
I do. I mean, they are such extreme talents that have worked so hard to be where they are.
Yeah.
They can convey emotion. They can do different styles. Their technique is incredible. And they're just like, they're
fire.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite couple on the show? If you have to say, Vanessa, give me one fave.
I mean, I think just because of the purity and emotion of them, Genesee and Slavic, because they're just so cute together. It's so sweet and just like they're a true partnership. You know, I feel like she gives so much to him, and he takes from her as well as he gives to her, to the point where I think that she might actually forget about herself a little bit. But like, it just shows how selfless she is, and like that's such a beautiful thing.
And it's that love story, as you said, that we are watching and just enjoying. It's so beautiful.
So sweet. It's just like you just melt every time you see them together. It's like young love.
Killing me.
I remember those days.
Oh man, we're getting old. Oh well. Anyways, moving on. Vote America. Thank you very much. Awesome. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. And this outfit, we don't get to see enough of it on the show.
I know.
Hey?
I'm always turning it out. You only see Vera.
I know.
It's okay. It's better than nothing.
Yeah. So tonight seemed like quite a hard elimination for you judges.
Yeah, you know, it's never easy. I think the closer we get to the champion, it's all going to be tough and get tougher. And it's so odd that, you know, like for someone like Cole that was taken off the show tonight, you know, he had a banner night. But for whatever reason, you know, America's just not latching on to him. People aren't voting. And at some point, when do the judges have to give in, because we've been saving them, when do we have to give in and say, well, you know, this is more about America's favorite dancer, you know, so we're always trying to guide them into what we think was the best routines and the best dancer, but doesn't mean they're going to listen.
Exactly, for
because
sure.
you know what? It really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's who your favorite is.
Yes.
So if you're upset about what you saw tonight, or if your favorite dancer, you know, pick a new dancer and make sure you vote this time, because
Just
really, you know, it is interesting how there will be a lot of people that will write to me and they will be really upset. And then I always, you know, send them a note back. Well, did you vote? No, I didn't vote. Well, then to me, you just don't even have a say. Don't even get on social media and say that you hate something when you haven't even voted. You know, forget about it.
Well, before we start, I must ask you, where's the yellow trench coat?
The what? The yellow trench coat? I know. Where is the yellow trench coat? Hopefully mine is in the mail.
Hey! Twitch, what a way to end the show. Those four boys together, I think that was absolute fire.
It was incredible, man. Luther Brown I gotta give it up to Luther Brown too, because not only is he just an incredible choreographer, but he's really coming to his own to be able to put something together for the machine that So You Think You Can Dance is, right? You know what I mean? Like, you know, we've had many choreographers come and go and kind of, you know, do their thing, and figuring out what's great for this show is a process, man. And I feel like Luther's just in this vein right now. He just knows exactly what it is. He got the custom walks and you know, so Luther's just like, shout out to Luther, man. And them boys, they went for it, man. They went for it. It was fantastic. Yeah.
And tonight I think was also pretty tough for you guys as judges, as it is every single week, and it's going to get harder and harder. So what advice again do you have for these two moving forward? Because it's a different two. They've got different talents, different kind of personalities. What would you say to them?
Well, I mean, at this point in time, man, we all know that you are great and that you deserve to be here, but now it turns into a fight of like the champions, meaning like, because everybody's tired, everybody's super exhausted, kind of on the verge of like losing their minds, you know what I mean? So it's now that the champions really start to stand up, because the workload is only going to increase, and we're only going to demand more of you as an audience. So now with the people moving forward, you know, just stay on your mental game. Like, stay on your mental game is actually the most important thing for you right now. Like, your body will physically show up if your mind is there. If you lose your mind, it's a wrap for you. It's a wrap, you know? Yeah.
I'm Mary Murphy, and you've just been buzzed.
Hi, Nigel. Okay, you go. We're gonna start.
That's not true. I'm Mary Murphy, and you've just been buzzed.
The main Mada-Honey consists of Aussie rapper Honeybee Sweet and singer Mada. We got a chance to catch up with Mada, who stopped by to tell us about the group's latest single and a video that dropped this week. Let's check it out.
Chasing these hoes, they're looking at trash. You got me sitting here feeling like shit. I'm ready to trip, gon' F up your shit. That was your baby, had me looking crazy. Want me have your baby, then what you bounce, what's that about? I treated you right.
So Frank Thomas is, the founder of this group. I met Frank years ago at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel, and I was signed to a different producer at the time doing my own solo stuff. And a few years down the line, he started talking to me about this dope Australian rapper girl who I had to meet. And long story short, he brought me into the studio to just do some background vocals for her. And eventually she ended up coming to the States and working, so he brought me in just to work with her, to see if I could write some hooks for her or just do backgrounds or whatever. And we ended up spending like 5 days in the studio just writing. And then all of a sudden we were like, we have a project. And her and I just vibed and worked so easily. It just kind of happened organically, really. Looking for Me, I had this idea of looking for me. And when I write, we write separately for the most part. Like, we'll hear a beat and we'll say, okay, I hear like this vibe or this story or whatever, but we separate and we write on our own time. So I had this looking for me idea because I had gone through a breakup not long before I wrote this, and it was one of those situations where he didn't value or see what was really in front of him, and so he let it go. And I had one of those late night conversations with myself, like, wow, like when he's ready to hear it or to understand it, he's going to realize that, he had something so rare. And so he's going to be looking for me in every girl and situation that he's in for the rest of his life.
Oh, I'm looking at you different. Ain't no way to fix it. Don't know what you had, baby. It's messed up.
I'm still being my organic self, and I know she's still being her organic self. So together we're just, kind of like uplifting each other in this project. And I think that there's nothing really out there right now like us, and I think that that's really cool because you need to be different to really break out in this industry. And I'm a cool artist on my own and she's a dope artist on her own, but together, we're something different and unique. Hi, my name is Mada from Mada-Honey, and you've just been buzzed.
You gon' be dating around, but nobody me. I told you.
I had to take off my shades to see the real you. I need an upgrade. I need a new boot. I seen you looking at a booty. I didn't trip.
So that's all we have. Thank you so much for watching. A special thanks to AnivelPro, Mada, So You Think You Can Dance, Fox, NBC, AGT, the Dolby Theatre and Millennium Dance Complex. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, double tap on Instagram and follow us on Twitter, all at buzz_access. I'm Chanel Herlin. Have a look at there.
Check in. Okay.
Hey. Perfect. Guys, how are you feeling? First of all, amazing show though, but how are you feeling now? It's a bit bittersweet, yeah?
Definitely bittersweet because I get to relax tomorrow and for the next 2 weeks before we come back. But I just wouldn't change anything. It was just so much fun. The whole thing, even the negative.
The New Music Buzz is brought to you by Monster Products, pure Monster quality with Monster sound. For more music entertainment news, go to www.thenewmusicbuzz.com.
Peace out.